happiness is interlinked with well-being. It is for this reason that the Malta Foundation for the Wellbeing of Society, together with the University of Malta, chose to celebrate the International Day of Happiness by meeting here today to share some further insights and updates on the development of a Wellbeing Index for Malta. It has been just over a decade when the United Nations General Assembly invited countries to pursue happiness and well-being when developing their public policies for all peoples without prejudice. Let me start with Project Comunitaria, where we heard children express the need for green, open and safe spaces in the community through a 3-tier consultation process with the participation of over 900 children coming from across Malta and Rhodes. Another project, which we call Safe Space, Alken in Maltese, is the development of a mobile app to help young people manage their emotions and to reduce urges to self-harm. This app includes a mood diary, a toolbox of evidence-based techniques to reduce the stress, and an automatic routing to all support services available, including emergency services for young people in Malta. I look forward to hearing our able principal investigator, Dr. Marie Briguglio, and her team share the outcomes of this year's work with you. Finally, I must convey my heartfelt appreciation to Dr. Marie Briguglio and her team of researchers, our partner, the University of Malta, all of our collaborators, in particular the National Statistics Office and other entities, Ms. Stephanie Zammit, our newly appointed director, and the team at the Malta Foundation for the Wellbeing of Society. To you, Mr. Speaker, and your team at Parliament for housing us repeatedly, members of the media, and last but not least, to the members of the Board of Administrators of the Foundation, who have been so supportive as from our first discussion and decision to take on board this important project.
Focused on looking at well-being inequalities in Malta. We looked at a sample of about 9,000 individuals and how they manifested their well-being with different metrics, and we also broke down this data by different socio-economic groups. In the second year, we then focused on a dashboard of well-being indicators by looking at various international efforts in this regard and the sub-indicators that they include. We compared how Malta does by any international metric we could find, obviously starting with GDP but also extending to many others, the EU Quality of Life, SDG Dashboard, Human Development Index and so forth. Now we're in the sort of start of the third year, and our aim is to bring to you some findings from the state-of-the-art of policy review from other countries, that is beyond the statistics, what countries are actually doing to bring this forward into policy. We also are working to look at the well-being of children. This year, the Centre for Resilience and Socio-Emotional Health, ably led by Professor Karan Chafai, is collecting data in this regard. We will present this to you later this year. And we're also going to bring you the well-being updates from these past years, and this is what I'm going to present to you now. The headline finding is that between 2018 and 2021, there was a statistically significant drop in life satisfaction. This is very clear. There is very little ways to misinterpret this. The drop is not only significant, but also the whisker, which is the extent to which there is variation around this mean, is also larger. There is little doubt that on the finance and work side, a finding repeated by various statistics, we are doing well, at least on average. Now, when you disaggregate, you of course find problem pockets which need to be addressed, but on average, this is repeatedly a happy statistic. In 2018, we had observed that those under 18 were the most satisfied with their lives and the 65 plus the least satisfied. So we saw an age gradient. So what is this data telling us, apart from the fact that how nice it is to have data? That we must execute policy to promote improvements in other domains besides work and income, and we must disaggregate our data to see those members of society whose well-being is the lowest and to give them the opportunity to enhance the lives they live.